Okay, good morning, everyone, and good afternoon to our attendee from New Zealand. Lovely to have you on board for our webinar. Just a quick flash on the screen. If you're trying to join the webinar and use phone audio, you have the numbers flash on the screen and the access code. Okay, thank you. Hope we have everyone on the audio. Just raise your hand if you don't have a good audio with us, and we'll try to fix that from our end. Okay. Thank you for joining our Secure Cloud webinar with Philip's SpeechLive. And I am your host, Homer Usaris. I'm the Business Development Manager handling Australia and New Zealand. I speak with a lot of law firms, medical practices, financial services industry people, even property managers who are now getting on board on the secure cloud solution with Philips, migrating from the traditional setup. And we're really excited to bring cloud solution into Australia. Okay, before we begin, if it's your first time to attend a webinar, we have your tool on the screen. If you wish to minimize the screen, just click on the orange button pointing to the right. And if you want to maximize your screen later on, especially during the Q&A session, just click again the orange icon over here to maximize the screen. And then if you have some questions, feel free to type them into the chat box at the bottom. So this will come in handy during our Q&A session later on. Okay. So before we start, I was just hoping if I can share with you an article that we came across from the Corporate Council. Um, OpenText did a white paper and predicting upcoming trends within 2019 on what they foresee where the legal operations will be going in terms of innovation within their respective practices. And there are four major trends that they see. One is the accelerated security audits among law firms. And then there will be massive integration of content management within the practices as well. And they see an uptick in expanded use of artificial intelligence by the legal teams. And what caught our eye is the uh, study that they saw that law firms would be continuously doing cloud migration. And I believe this is the sweet spot where Philips SpeechLive will come in handy for legal operations, legal practices uh, would be considering in the immediate future. 83% of legal operations within the Fortune 500 and Fortune 1000 are saying that they already use cloud dictation tools in a scale of 1 to 5. More than uh, three or more say they are now using cloud solutions on a varying scales. And then 94% said that they are open to implementing new cloud dictation solutions by 2020. That's either adopting new cloud technology or putting more resources on the cloud uh, that they can empower their respective practices on. Yeah, so very interesting study that we came across from the Corporate Council, and yeah, and I think that's where we would like to piggyback on our solution. Okay, so what is a Philips SpeechLive? It's our cloud-based dictation workflow solution. It's accessible through your Chrome or your Firefox browsers. Um, the feedback that we've gotten from fee earners, whether they be solicitors, barristers, medical practitioners, financial advisors, is that it's very easy to use. You can do dictations from your trusty iPhone or Samsung phone. It's basically a record and send solution, which you can do anytime, anywhere. We have dictation app, of course, for the authors and for your respective office assistants that still do your transcription. They can easily access the dictations you send on the road from the browser, whether you're using Chrome or Firefox. And we've also added some optional services with our solution that includes transcription service. We've encountered medical practices and even some law firms who have overflow dictation that need to be typed up by an outside resource, and they're using the Philips solution for that as well. And then we also have an integrated speech recognition embedded on the app itself. If you want, a quick conversion of your audio recordings into text. And most importantly, starting middle of 2018, we have mandated our headquarters to put up a server in Australia to comply with security and privacy laws within the region, especially for, of course, our Australia and New Zealand customers. So that's been complied with. And overall, it's a simple dictation management workload that you don't need to hire a $100,000 a year IT manager to manage the workflow. Your trusty office managers, practice managers, and even EAs can do the job. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Go to a browser, click on a few icons, and that's how easy it is to manage your respective workflow in your practices. And what are the advantages of going to cloud? Why do 93% or 94% of legal operations are considering moving to the cloud or adding solutions on the cloud? It's basically you don't need to install any software on your respective PCs, so there's nothing to maintain from your IT resource. No Windows 10 compatibility issues that you spend half a day working out on how to solve. The solution virtually works on every computer terminal, whether it's a Windows PC or a Mac. You only need to have a Chrome browser or a Firefox browser. It's obsolescence proof, so you don't have to worry about allocating X amount of dollars for the next year that we'll be doing an upgrade with the Philips SpeechLive system. We do the upgrades on the system ourselves, and we don't burden our customers with cost to do an upgrade, unlike other providers who give you a fat, hefty bill when they decide to do an upgrade on the system. Our principle is we don't punish our customers whenever we do want to improve on our system. It's available ubiquitously for both the authors and the typists. We have some customers who do outsource transcription outside their respective companies to an outside typist. All they need to have is an internet browser and a foot pedal, and away they go with the transcription. And whether you're a single site or a multiple location practice, no problem networking your workflow because everything is on the cloud. I believe that's the whole principle of having a cloud solution. You do away with the nitty gritty of mapping this folder to that folder and all that headache. Everything is arranged for you on the cloud. Okay, I'm about to go now to our live demonstration, but before I do so, just to give you a brief background on what the secure cloud dictation is all about. So from the author's point of view, whether it's the solicitor, the doctor, the financial advisor, you can record your dictations two ways. You can record on the go with the app or with your traditional dictaphone. And if you're in the office, don't need to install any software. You can make use of the online browser as an author to record with a dictation microphone or a dictation headset. And then next up, I'll be showing you how your assistants can access dictation securely from the browser. And then lastly, I'm going to show for those who are attending as practice managers or office managers how you can manage the workflow in the background for the entire firm. Okay, so let me just switch on screen. Yeah, so let me first show you how to do dictation from the app. I'm just going to open my Philips voice recorder app and I'll do one quick dictation. Yep, I'm opening my app. So here is how the Philips app looks like from an Android phone. You have three tabs. I'm on my dictate tab. This is where you do your dictation. On the top left corner, this is the default file name of the dictation. You can edit that later on so you would know for which case or client that dictation referred to. And then right in the middle would be your recording icons, so record or pause, and then playback, rewind, fast forward. And at the bottom, if you wish to do one dictation after another, just click on your new recording icon over here. If you want to edit the dictation, whether to append, insert, or overwrite, click the edit icon over here. When you're ready to send dictation, just click on the sending icon to delete the dictation, the trash bin. And then if you want to mark a dictation as priority, yeah, just click on the priority icon. So let's just do one quick dictation. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, comma, new paragraph. We are doing a short demonstration on recording a dictation from the Philips voice recorder app and send it to the cloud via Philips SpeechLive. Full stop, new paragraph. This is to demonstrate how we add mobility to your workflow. Full stop, new paragraph. Thank you, full stop. Okay, I'll rename my dictation. Let me open another session for you. We've lost the mirroring on the screen. Let me just create one quick session. So that's how easy it is to conduct your recording with your smartphone. So you can do dictations on the go. You don't need to rush back to the office to hand in your dictaphone to your assistant. You can send it from anywhere. Okay. So I'll just flash my screen again, and then I'll show you how you can quickly send the dictation off. So let me go back to my dictation app. So all you need to do now to send your dictation is tap on the share icon over here, and that will send the file to your online cloud workflow. So the file has been sent. We'll deal with that later. Okay. Now, if you're in the office or within your clinic, you can also do dictation from the online browser. So let me log in quickly onto my online account and do a quick dictation from the browser. So you don't have to install any new software, don't have to upgrade any existing Philips software. You can do everything on the go. So to dictate, I'm just going to use a trusty Philips speech mic that can work on the browser. And all I need to do now is click the record icon over here, and away I go. Click the record button. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, comma. I'm demonstrating how you can record with the online browser using a supported Philips speech mic. Full stop, new paragraph. Thank you, full stop. Okay, so that's my short recording. On the browser, you can even put additional information to your dictation, like so. If you want to rename a dictation, say case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so your typist would know what that dictation is all about, and that's it. Click on finish, and then your typist would have access to all those dictations, whether you recorded it from the smartphone or from the browser. So let me now switch um, and show you how the dictation would appear from your assistant side. So I'm gonna log out as the author and then log in again as a typist. So let me log in as a typist with my different password. Okay, so I'm now logged in as a typist, and these are all my pending dictations. So I can go from folder to folder depending on the author that I'm linked to. So this is the folder where we have created the sample dictations. This is the dictation I have recorded with my smartphone, and this is the recording that I have made from the browser. All your assistant need to do is click on the playback the dictation, open in a dictation player, and all she needs to have is a Philips foot control. Once she plugs in the Philips foot control, she can configure how the foot control would work with the browser. So he or she can assign the functions on the pedal like so, and away she listens to the dictation. Uh, and with that, once she's done transcribing the document, the recording, just click on finish. And if she needs to, she can attach the text to that dictation as well. Otherwise, you can just click OK and mark off that dictation as finished. So that's, like I said, it's pretty simple solution. Nothing to install. She can work in the office. She can work from home, or she can work anywhere else and still get your dictations done. And then lastly, I'm going to show you the Office Manager function as well. If you have Office Manager credentials in your account, you have the ability to go to the workflow and edit your workflow as well. So if you need to add a user, remove a user, for example, I need to remove this person because he or she has left the company, I can just click delete a user like so, and then just reassign the function to another user. If someone has forgotten a password, for example, Lisa, there's a password reset function. Um, or if you want to replace a user with a new staff, like so, you can just edit a user and put in a different email address, and that will send an invitation to the new staff who has taken over a previous staff function. So as you can see, it's a very simple solution. Everything done on the cloud, no software installation. You can manage everything without any uh, uh, advanced IT skills. It's very simple for any of the staff to manage the workflow. And with that, we're now go to our quick Q&A session. So if you have any clarifications from what we've shown you, feel free to write in your questions on this chat box on the screen, and happy to go through them one by one. Okay, we have a quick one from Norel. What is the commercial model of the cloud solution? So the commercial implications of the cloud solution is basically on an annual subscription on a per user basis. So one author is considered one user, and one typist is considered another user. So uh, we just send you, an annual subscription invoice, and then you can add users during the term of your subscription, and they just get charged on a pro rata basis, counting to the next anniversary date. Okay, another question from David. How long does the setup take? Well, the setup would take, depending on the number of users and how fast you can copy paste the email. So it can take from 5 minutes to 10 minutes, 15 minutes to set up the entire firm for you. So you just, if I can go back to my screen, yeah, if you need to add a user, yeah, copy paste an email address name and just uh, you know, tick off what function that they have. If it's a transcriptionist, of course, you would enable notification for them to be notified whenever a new dictation arrives. Email notification if you want to have them receive the document as well. If you're sending dictations from the transcription service or from speech recognition, so it all depends how fast you can copy paste. So it's a matter of minutes actually setting up an entire firm of about 20, 50 people. Setting up a 50 user account would take you about 15 minutes. So it's that easy to set up. Um, okay, any other questions that you have? Yes, we have another question from Peter. Uh, can we try the solution before deciding? Most definitely, we do offer a 30-day trial on our cloud dictation system with SpeechLive. Happy to give you my details later on. Send us an email with how many people you would like to have trialing the solution, email addresses of both authors and typists, and the pairing, and then we'll have that set up pretty quickly with our recommended Philips retailers. Okay, I think we're about to come to a close to our webinar. If you have a question that you haven't thought of for now, I'm happy to share my contact information on the screen. Please send us an email. You have my email address over there. Give us a quick call. We're happy to arrange a 50-minute demonstration for your firm. We're happy to find out what your current setup is and how we can get you going on a very cost-effective cloud dictation solution with Philips SpeechLive. So with that, we'd like to thank everyone in Australia and both in New Zealand for attending our secure cloud dictation solution with Philips SpeechLive. Thank you, everyone.